gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. That's an older one, but it checks out. Oh, let it go, let it go. All right, not everything's a masterpiece, and not everything has to be. When you're an artist, when you're, you know, whether you're doing this for a job or doing this for just for fun of it, especially when you're doing it just for fun of it, not everything's going to be a masterpiece, and not everything has to be finished. Welcome back to the channel today. Thank you for joining me again. Do you really need to finish every single piece of artwork you ever start? You go into something like this. I'm working on this angel picture for Training Angels concept. All right, we're working on a piece, you have a new idea and it's really exciting, and you get into it and you start putting it down on paper, and it's like this finished vision that you have of this big piece you want to work on. Sometimes you can beat your head against the wall trying to get it finished. It's like this compulsion that every single piece of artwork has to be this masterfully done masterpiece or whatever. And I don't really think it needs to, honestly. If you're beating a dead horse, you're not getting anywhere, why keep beating it? I think we all come to the point where you gotta get, you know, just be like, realize, hey, this doesn't have to be finished. I don't think I'm gonna get much further on this guy. This concept here, just a soldier, angel, warrior concept for Training Angels. I just, working along here, been going at it for, I've had this on my desk for 2 weeks now, and I just can't seem to get it past the point of almost being there, almost done. You know, I'm working through the different parts and layers and the armor and all this stuff, and I've tried to do it all in one layer relatively, just trying out a new technique, and I just can't seem to get this character to work out. Like, the design is okay, the armor is okay, the colors are okay, the render is, you know, maybe not. As I'm sitting here struggling through this piece, it kind of dawned on me the other day, like, why am I trying to finish this? This isn't a masterpiece for a print or anything like that. This isn't, you know, like I'm trying to do this for a job. Just doing it for fun. Honestly, I'm just doing this for fun, just to enjoy it, just to enjoy working on something cool. And when it gets to the point of not being fun anymore, a specific piece, what's the point? What's the point of doing it? If you're not having fun with your art, what's the point of doing it? Kind of like, what's the point of this video? All right, the point of this video, let's be real. There's a compulsion to finish every piece of artwork you ever do. I feel like we feel like we have to. We have to make it perfect, we have to make it polished, we have to make it finished, we have to go all the way through. And it's gotta be a masterpiece, it's gotta be presentable, and you gotta put it out on social media and get all the accolades and stuff like that. I don't really think that's true though. I think that can hinder artists in learning to develop maturity and see when an idea is just not working anymore, and when it's time to let it go, you know? Let it go. It's good enough at some point. You have to realize, the idea, the sketch, call it a sketch, whatever you want, call it a sketch. Okay, this is a digital sketch. This is a painting sketch. A rough idea. And it's good enough. You can walk away from it. Make some sucky art sometimes. You really do. You need to make some terrible art sometimes. Or unfinished art. Get the idea out. Get it on paper. Get the concept down. And don't worry about the rest. It can be imperfect. It can be unfinished. It doesn't make you a bad artist. It doesn't make you an invalid artist. You know? Just, there's tons of stuff that doesn't work throughout an artist's career. Or ideas are just never going to work. They're never going to come to life. They're never going to come to fruition. So walk away from them. Have the maturity to put your pen down, stylus, and walk away. Do something different. Change it up. Switch gears. That's as far as we're going to get on this piece. It really is. I'm not actually going to touch it anymore. It's kind of cool. There's just something missing. Sometimes there's something missing in a piece. You just ain't got that raise. And you just need to walk away from it. Not worry about it anymore. Where we're at with this one. That's my advice today for artists out there struggling with that. Like, do you finish every single piece? Do you need to finish every single piece of artwork? Does it invalidate it if you don't finish it? You get halfway through an idea and you want to go on to something else. Squirrel. It's exactly that for artists. It's that squirrel brain. Squirrel chasing brain. The good idea fairy comes along and sprinkles magic dust all over your brain before you even finish the last idea. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and unfinish your art. End it. Unalive that art piece. Maybe you can revive it later. Raise it from the dead. Who knows? But for now, let's pack this one away. Thank you for joining me again today. Just something I wanted to share for artists out there that may struggle with the same type of things I struggle with, and that is finishing pieces. Just trying to get it done. Sometimes just walk away. Don't worry about it. Y'all be blessed. Get out there and create something.